Hey guys, it's Orlando here, and welcome to the PDL Season 4 Draft Analysis. I am, once again, your coach for the West Coast Girafarigs. And the draft format is same as Season 1, where we had the drafts 1 month from Tiers 1 through 5, with the exception of Tier 3, where we got to pick 2 picks, and then we got 4 free picks. And then we had, after the draft was done, we had to pick 3 Z-Move users, 1 all-rounder, and 2 attackers. Now that that's out of the way, let's get to what you guys came for! The draft picks! My Tier 1 pick is Tapu Koko. Tapu Koko has a speed of 130, meaning it outspeeds a lot of things. Its special attack is 95, meaning moves like Thunderbolt and Dazzling Gleam will hit hard. It also has an attack stat of 115. Which allows moves like Iron Hand and Brave Bird and Wild Charge and other moves to hit. Add the fact that it's a defogger, and that's why, and then you got a pretty good mod. Also, it is one of my Z-Move users, meaning it's gonna be hard to counter. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I named Tapu Koko Yorotetsu. No real reason, I just like the name. My Tier 2 pick was Celebi. Celebi has a base stat of 600, meaning it has 100 every stat. It's also a stealth rocker, and it gets moves like Giga Drain, Sword Stance, Psychic, Nasty Plot, you know, the work that will give this thing a setup. And the fact that it has 100 in every stat means it can be ran in a number of ways. Not to mention it gets the natural cure ability, which allows it to cure statuses when it's swapped out. I named Celebi Crystal. Again, I just like the name. My first Tier 3 pick is Darmanitan. It has one of the highest base stat. It has one of the highest attack stats in the game at 140. In addition, with the Sheer Force ability, meaning this thing is a physical monster. Moves like Flare Blitz, Zen Headbutt will hit extremely hard. And not to mention, it has the ability Zen Mode, which swaps the 140 attack to being special attack. That's a great trump card, to be honest. I named this thing Apex, because it's the Apex Predator. My second Tier 3 pick was Gastrodon. I needed bulk, it had the Storm Drain ability, meaning it adds a water weakness, it gets Recover. Otherwise, there's nothing much I could say about it, because, well, I don't want to spoil what this thing can do. So yeah, all I can say is, I'm naming this thing Jerry. My Tier 4 pick is a mon I think is pretty underrated, and this being Skuntank. With the jolly nature, it can outspeed Greninja. Plus it gets moves like Flamethrower, Play Rough, and it gets the Aftermath ability. And not to mention the amount of special attacks it gets. So I'm pretty sure this thing should be in a higher tier, but I digress. With the amount of moves this thing gets, the ability it has, and the fact that this thing is pretty fast makes this thing unpredictable, which is why I made this thing a Z-Move user. My Tier 5 pick is Cryogonal. I pretty much drafted it because I needed a Rapid Spinner and a Defogger. It's also especially bulky. That's about it. Its name is Kula, and I forgot to specify that Skuntank's name is Toots. So yeah, now it's time for my free picks. My first free pick was Staraptor. It was in Tier 2. Fun fact, I thought it was in Tier 3. Otherwise, this mon has the Reckless ability, meaning moves that have recoil will hit hard. Meaning not a lot of mons will be living a Brave Bird from this thing. It also gets Double Edge, which is pretty cool too. It's really fast if you give it a Scarf, and its attack stat is pretty high. I named this thing, if I'm correct, I named it Crow. There we go. That's what I named it, Crow. My next pick was Mian Xiao from Tier 3. I've really wanted to use this mon for a while now. Its speed stat is 105 and has an attack stat of 125. Meaning it's not only fast, it hits hard. It's also a great knockoffer. Otherwise, that's just it. I drafted it because I really wanted to use it. Oh, also its name is Malin. That's just a name I came up with on the spot. So yeah. My third pick was Licky Licky. I drafted it out of Panic since I was originally drafting Azelf, but that didn't work out. So here we are. Licky Licky was from Tier 4. It's best known for being a Wish Passer. It gets a large array of moves like Flamethrower, Earthquake, Thunderbolt, Ice Beam, and a lot more. I'm excited to try it out. I'm also naming it Marco after the coach of the North Kelling Kabutops. So remember how I said I wanted to use Azelf? And that didn't work out? I had to improvise. So my final free pick was Yuxi. It's another hazard setter, it's some bulk, it's a counter for Earthquake. This one is probably the best fit for my team. It's also my all-around Z-move user because Z-Metronome is great. So yeah. Finally, it's time for my Mega. And my Mega is, well, Mega Altaria. It can be ran both specially and physically, plus it Mega Evolves. When it Mega Evolves, it gets Pixelate. It means moves like Return and Hyper Voice will get a boost. And last season, I really liked using it. So yeah. So those were my draft picks. My opponent for week 1 will be the North Kelling Kabutops. Speak of the devil. Wish me luck, and the video will be going up shortly just because I should have released this draft analysis like about a week ago. Sorry. This has been the Angler Lantern signing out, and tune in for the draft battle.